Hello, my lovelies. Yes, I know we're back so soon, too, after not talking that long ago. I know you're thinking, Sam, are you okay? How are you creating content this fast, this quickly? Guys, I'm fine. I'm just doing good, you know? While I don't have a lot to say, because life is pretty stagnant, I do have some stuff, some updates. Also, just, have the time now, so might as well grace your screens, so your show is on. I personally am from the era and the time where, there was like 20 episodes a season and there was like 7 seasons, so content was made. Miss those eras, miss those times, like One Tree Hill time. Come on, so I'd like to feed your minds, feed your interests. You're welcome. I'm sad to say I did invite a guest star. They declined my offer to come back and redeem themselves, some might say. Gave them the outlet, gave them the chance. Did they take it? Fortunately, they did not. But that's on them, Can't please everybody. I did have some requests to bring up some things in this video, address some things. So we'll get to that for those viewers, those loyal viewers out there. But just to start, how are you? How you doing? How are we all dealing with this unnatural heat wave due to climate change and global warming? Thoughts on that? I hate it. Rip the polar bears. Shout out. Polar ice caps are melting. We can feel it. It's October and it was 80 degrees today and I didn't shave my legs, so I was wearing pants and I was dying. So you're probably thinking, Sam, you could have just shaved your legs and wore shorts. Well, one, my shorts are packed up because I put all my summer clothes in my disastrous closet, and if you've ever seen my closet, once it's in there until we tackle it and have time to. Two, all I have now is long sleeves and jeans out because I thought it was fall. Silly me. Thought I could go by the calendar year, by the months and the scheduling of that. Well, I got fooled. So one, didn't have easily accessible or available, so and girl has things to do. We don't have all the time in the world to find an outfit. Second, I didn't want to shave my legs. Sorry. Sue me. It's a lot of work, and then you have to schedule the days because of the way it grows out, and I'm going on vacation soon, and honestly I'm just leaving it until right before I leave for vacation, then shaving it then because I'm gonna be shaving it every day. So rip my legs, give them a break until then, But yes.
Are you in a session?
No, what session am I in? I'm recording.
I was gonna say, that TikTok you posted?
Yeah.
I can't do that trend.
Why?
My best friend is Italian.
Okay, so do that.
But I thought it was supposed to be if your best friend's completely different than what you expected.
It is, but it can still be funny if you guys are the same.
We're related.
That's what you find out.
There's only a few letters difference in our last name.
True. Can't relate. I'm Boricua by marriage now.
I'm Italiano forever.
Okay. Anyways, I'm busy. The viewers are busy. That was not the guest star that declined. Different one. A lot of foot traffic around here. Sorry. Also, don't respect the sign. It says in session. She did knock though, so I guess in a sense she did, and I said she could come in, so guess that one's on me. Where was I? See, this is why you can't do this to me, because I lose track. Global warming, not shaving my legs. Where was I going with that? There was a point to that story. Anyways, just very hot today. Lot to do. Good Sunday though. Like I said, going on vacation. Mad hype, can't wait. Definitely gonna get some videos and update after that. Because it'll be my first ever all-inclusive. And we're going for my mom's 50th. and we're also going during a very bad time to fly, so that should be interesting. Also, with an all-inclusive, besides like all the food and drinks and everything being paid for, we have a swim-up pool room suite, 24/7 room service. I will be getting up at 2 a.m. and ordering mac and cheese or whatever they have available. They have a lazy river and a water park there. A speakeasy called the library. Something called a pillow menu. Rich people, right? Like, how they living? Good, obviously. Anyways, unseasonably warm. And then also, you know, with this bitch, I'm hot already as it is, so I was hella uncomfortable today. I had to walk around with my fan in the mall like a crazy person. People probably look at me like, girl, it's not that hot. Oh, it is to me. It is to me. So, I do what I do silently to make myself comfortable. How does that bother you? It doesn't. Or shouldn't. All that to say, unseasonably warm today makes me question Halloween. But luckily, my Halloween costume is not meant for the cold. So, I guess that's a plus for me. Speaking of Halloween, like, so anyways, I'll have a video about my vacation when I come back. I'm thinking of like vlogging a little bit while I'm there. Something new, something exciting. If I remember, I always say that. I was gonna do that when I was in Puerto Rico for Bad Bunny. Did I? No, because you know what? I live in the moment. I have fun. I experience my stuff and I enjoy myself. Also, I just have not a good memory, and also like I just do this for shits and giggles, so I don't really remember it. It's like a oh hey when I remember it kind of thing, not like a oh this is something I gotta actually keep up with. Sorry guys, sorry if that hurts your feelings. Might be like sugar on my tongue, my body's going numb. Okay, anyways, Halloween. How we living? What are we doing, guys? What's the vibes? What's the plans? I already got my costume. I'm super excited about it. Most of you guys already know probably, but like, it's nothing insane or crazy, but I'm just like, the vision I had in my head came to life, if that makes sense, and I'm happy for once. Now hopefully we don't have any wardrobe malfunctions if and when I go out. That's the concern. LFA is judging me for that. Like, sorry, LFA. Like, it's just... I'm sorry. Like, it's just... Sometimes it happens, you know, when you're trying to be hot. Like, there's cautions and problems that can rise. Don't need that judgment. Anyways. So, also something to come for that. Update about that. Nobody else has a costume yet. I'm the only one. Like, sorry, I'm thinking ahead, but also it's super close too. Like, y'all acting like y'all got all this time. Halloween. I don't have anything specific set to go out, but my girl Dana's having a little party for her friends, and she invited my people, so that's gonna be fun and exciting, and I'm looking forward to that. We love a good party. Definitely want to go out though. I haven't gone out in like a very long time, so that's a goal of mine to go out this year, especially because the outfit's gotta be seen, girlies. It's gotta, but too much effort into it for nothing. Also, DIY used to be cheap. It's just as much as buying a whole set at this point. Like, actually it's probably more, because like with the whole set you buy, it's like $60 for everything. Like, now you gotta buy each piece is like probably like $20, if not more. Shoes, accessories. Like, how is this cheaper? But anyways, I digress. So Halloween's coming up. Any of y'all got plans? Any of y'all being anything exciting? Let me know. Any ideas for the other people because they're slacking? Let them know, because it's getting closer than you think. Updates on what's going on with me. I don't remember where we're at last time and where my plans are, but I have my vacation coming up for my mom's birthday in Cancun. Then I have Halloween. Dana's party, Halloween. And then I'm getting a haircut the weekend after I get back from vacation. Not that that matters, but just to update y'all. So this shit will be fixed, hopefully. I don't know what's going on with it. It's just a mess. I'm also debating if I want to keep out the bangs and cut them back to being short so they stick out, or we're just gonna go back to growing them out and like leave them as is. Because at this point now they're growing out, so I would either have to cut them back really short or now they're like perfectly to keep them going. I don't know. That's a decision I'll definitely make day of because decisions are hard. So that's October. November, I for work am having to go to a skate. I have a doctor's appointment. We'll see how that goes. Gonna have to leave or work early for that. Go to it in the morning and come to work late probably for that. And then that day also then leave work early to go take these students to an escape room. And then I also have to leave work and right after work and go to the city for a Broadway show to see Aladdin. So that's cool, but also just like a long day, very long day. And then Thanksgiving, we don't celebrate and we're not doing anything. So that's November. December, she has risen. She was born. That's me. I'm hoping to do something because my birthday is on a weekend and I'm kind of excited for it and I kind of actually want to do something this year. I mean, obviously I did something last year, but like in the past I never used to really do something for my birthday, so like plan it well, I would always do something, but like now I'm like definite, like I'm gonna do something no matter what. Probably gonna go to the city with my friends for the weekend, maybe. If they want to do that, if they're down, they're gonna do it with me. Go somewhere fun, have a good dinner, get dressed up, look cute. Look really cute. I really liked my outfit 2 years ago when I went to the city for my birthday for dinner. Then Christmas. I love Christmas. I gotta start slowly getting gifts. I got one gift so far for Angela. I would say I'd tell you, because she doesn't watch this, but watch this be the one time she watches it.
Why are you even in session?
Because I'm recording.
Gianna wants to be clickbait.
Oh my gosh, what is going on?
What should I do?
Do it fast, my hand's tired.
I don't have.
Why is it so bright there? Is it still daylight?
Yeah, it's 3 hours earlier. So whatever time it is, go back 3 hours.
She's giving alt.
She's gonna make it blue and purple.
Happy Halloween.
That's my little guy.
His name is like Spoon or something.
Okay, I'm feeling triggered by her Abercrombie and Fitch. So, like, are you gonna redeem yourself or are you done?
I didn't take notes yet. I was supposed to come back with notes prepared.
Okay. Well, work on that for next time.
You out of the blue.
I do these when I feel like it. When I have time.
I just smile.
Close up. Thank you. Now I'll just get 100 more fucking views than I did a fucking lot.
You did use that.
Please, guys, don't watch my videos, please. Please, don't tell your friends. I beg ya.
Almost got a butt pick.
Also, you guys, now I lost where I was at.
Sorry.
Just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. That was close, guys. Oh my god. See, this is why I can, because when I talk about it, then it comes to happen. So, you guys won't know until Christmas, but I started getting stuff slowly. But anyways, I gotta start getting more stuff. I'm still building up my bank account because your girl was in the red zone. So, and I only get paid twice a month. So, I gotta like budget and stuff. Like, I don't know, be adults. I don't know. I don't love it. I don't like it. But anyways, so then we have Christmas. I love Christmas. I'm so excited. I'm gonna try to make Christmas Christmassy this year. Like, I need it to be Christmas season. Like, I want peppermint. I want lights. I want festiveness. I want Christmas music. The King of Christmas. If you know, you know. I could do without the snow. I'll be honest. Not really looking forward to that. And then from December 26th, so the day after Christmas, to January 1st, I will be in New Hampshire. Technically, I have it booked till the 2nd, but I'm leaving a day early, even though it's not that big a deal, like, because I got it from my grandparents. Because January 3rd to January 8th, I am going on a work trip to San Antonio, Texas, which I'm actually really excited about, but I will be very tired and I will have a lot going on because I'm driving to New Hampshire. So yeah, but I'm excited about it. So don't be fooled. I'll be tired but happily. Also, I don't really sleep, so who needs sleep? So that's the lineup for now. And then if Ariana follows through, which I know she will, we will be booking our cruise for in July. So got that on. Gonna have to get that on the docket. So big things. Also, personally, really want to, for my 30th, I know you're probably thinking, Sam, that's so far away, why do you think about that? Well, I would love to agree with you. I really would. It's not. It's really not. It pains me to say that. It really does. Sorry, I just try not to cry thinking about that. Okay, life goes fast. So anyone that tells you differently is lying or trying to sell you something. I want to go to Scotland for my 30th. Like no question about it. Like, I'm going to go to Edinburgh? I don't know. You know what I'm talking about. But yeah. So I want to start slowly just researching and seeing like the best places to stay and like how much it'll cost and that kind of stuff, just to get an idea. And I think so. That's so early, Sam. Shut up. I didn't ask you. So don't care. Really don't care. Anyways, so that's just future events. A lot going on. You know, probably will add some more things into the mix because your girl loves to add things to the plot. Alright, well, moving on, I guess. Sorry to ramble, I guess. We did have, like I had said, some requests made of things to talk about. Well, I know that it's really just only my friends watching this, because who else would be watching it? I do now, in the back of my head, have this fear that anybody will watch it, whether it be somebody I might talk about, because they're in my life, but, like, not connected enough to want to watch my videos or know about them, or just random people on the internet that somehow fell into my lap and watched this, like my sister's video that somehow got views. For preference, guys, I don't want people to watch this except for my friends, because the whole point of these were for me to make these funny videos for my friends. With that being said, sometimes in the back of my head I'm like, oh, be careful what you say and watch what you say and don't talk about certain people in case it just so happens they watch it. And while realistically I should listen to that little tiny voice in my head, am I going to? Realistically. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. So, I digress. Ariana requested that I speak about, as she calls the, feeding the ducks. And I will start the story by saying, I went on a date. I don't even know if we're calling it a date. I don't really know what else to call it. And that is where this story is headed. And what this story is about. To preference, obviously met on Hinge. What other way is there at this point? It's the only thing I was on. You know, if you know me, I don't take it very seriously. I don't care to. I don't want to. I'm very bad about it. To say I struggle to give chances with these individuals is to put it mildly. But I did with this person. Conversation was going pretty good. They were nice, respectful, which is unfortunately impossible to say is a standard because that's not really common. So the fact that I was like, whoa, for somebody being nice and respectful is kind of says a lot about this world, especially the dating world currently. But yeah, so I allowed it to continue, and when they asked me to meet up, I actually agreed and actually planned on following through. I know, I know. Save your applause for later. I'm sorry. Like, let me get through the story, and then you can give props where props is due. It's fine. I love it, but let me get through it. Anyways, so they asked me to hang out last weekend, and last weekend I was dying because I got my period, and I didn't have my period at that point for 4 months, so I was bleeding out at that point, you know, dead on the floor, not having a great time. So I said, let's postpone to a time I am fully cognizant and my liquids and fluids are staying inside my body. That'd be great. And that my cramps weren't on DEFCON 1. DEFCON 5? Which one's the worst one? I'm gonna go with 1. So yeah. So we decided to do it this weekend. He continuously was talking to me and being polite and being attentive and respectful of my boundaries that I was setting, which I know, guys, are you proud of me? And I was sticking to my boundaries, like, and I was also being, guys, dare I say it, nice to a man. I know. Please, I already hate it for myself as well, but it has to happen sometimes, I think. I don't know. I'm new to this. I'm taking one step at a time. I mean, he doesn't even know how mean I can be, and, like, I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing at this point. Like, is it a good thing that I haven't needed or wanted to be that mean? Or is it a bad thing that he doesn't know all right off the bat, like, where this can go and where it probably will go? You decide. I don't know. Also not a fortune teller, so I can't really tell the future. But, so there's that. So he asked me if I wanted to go for a walk, and I suggested Belmont Park, if anyone knows where that is. It's near me, so I go all the time, but I don't go park in, like, the main lot. We park off to the side road and walk in, so I didn't know you'd have to pay to get in at this time. It's out of season, and also just never had to do that, so I was like, okay. Anyways, that has nothing to do with anything, but just for those that know, that's just, like, really weird. But anyway, like, okay. Like, just because it's warm, y'all want to start charging? Like, it's not even supposed to be warm. Whatever. They'll just get you for anything nowadays with money. Anyways, so we go, meet up. We're walking around. It's a lake, but I don't want to say it's man-made. I don't really know the history, but it kind of looks man-made. Like, it's just, like, in the middle of nowhere, but could be real. I don't know. I don't, like, why would anybody man-make a lake, you know? But they do. That's a thing. So, anyways, we walked around it once. It's not that big, so it wasn't that crazy a walk. And we're talking, getting to know each other. This is our first time meeting. It wasn't awkward. It wasn't uncomfortable. I felt comfortable, and, like, I wasn't, like checking my phone or, like, waiting or trying to, like, be like, okay, when's this gonna end? Which is so new for me. I wasn't instantly like, oh my god, like, yes, but I also wasn't, oh my god, no. So, neutrality for me is huge. So, you're welcome to him, because that is unheard of for me. Anyways, and then we sat down. I suggested, I was like, let's sit down on a bench and talk, because how many laps do you want to do? Like, and it was hot. It was so hot. I was not expecting it. I was not expecting it to be that hot. I had on a white t-shirt, crop top type of thing. But it wasn't too cropped, but, like, it was technically cropped. And then, like, just regular jeans and sneakers. And I was hot. And I didn't want to be, like, difficult because I just met this person. So I didn't want to, like, whip out my fin and be like, oh my god, like, I am having, like, one of my moments. Like, and I didn't eat that day. So I was like, and I was like, if I get sweaty and gross right now, I'll want to die and perish. So, like, let's sit down. So we sat down and we talked for a while. And then I got a text from Ariana, like, are you swimming? Because I guess my little thing said I was in the lake. So she thought I was pushed in or being currently drowned while on this date. And I told him about it, and he thought it was so funny. And he's like, just let your friend know you're not drowning. And I was like, I'll let her know. And then she asked if I was feeding the ducks. No, but there was a lot of geese there. Like, a lot. And I'm like, they're probably so confused. Like, I feel so bad for them. Like, it's migrating season, I'm pretty sure, and they're just sitting in this like lake in Long Island, not where they're supposed to be, and they're like flying in like the V formation as like but groups. Highly confused, obviously. So yeah, I don't want to say too much because I don't want to. I don't want to give myself or go or think or feel any way too much or one way or the other, because it's very new and I'm giving myself a chance. I'm giving this person a chance, which I haven't done in a long time, and I haven't felt comfortable or like I want to. There are pros and cons, obviously. There always is. Some of them are like, you can't be this picky, Sam. So like, pick a lane, pick a struggle type of thing, you know what I mean? Like, first time you felt comfortable and respected, and your boundaries are being met, and they're letting you take it at your pace, and they're respecting that. So, are the other things really worth even considering and not wanting for? You know, being mature and adult about it, I guess. But at the same time, like, I also think that in the back of my head, I remind myself, like, I don't need anything, I don't need somebody or a relationship, so like no skirt off my back whether it goes one way or the other. Guys, I got everything I need. I got the best friends in the world, I have a good family, good support system, I'm able to take care of myself, I do everything I need for myself. Like, your girl's been through it, and I succeeded, I survived, I prospered through it, I'm still looking up on the other side, I'm still bubbly and cute and great. So if anything, the only thing I need a relationship for is to add to it. And if somebody ain't adding, and there's any type of stress or unnecessary grievances, I don't need it. So, bye bitch. So anyways, yeah, I was asked and requested to bring up the feeding the ducks. Claimer, didn't feed the ducks. I have a very bad history of that, where when I was a kid I fed the swans and they attacked me. Not Belmont Park, at Geiger, actually, which, not that anybody cares, or knows, but still no. Also, didn't have anything on me to feed them. So, but I did watch them, and it kind of hurt my heart, because like I said, I think they're pretty confused, because global warming, so like, I don't know if they're supposed to be here at this point, and like, it's warm enough for them to be here, but like, does that fuck things up for them? Because I hope eventually it's supposed to get cold. And if they're stuck here and they can't fly because it's too cold, like, what happens to them? I don't know. And does that fuck up our ecosystem? I don't know. None I just spiral, but luckily I wasn't thinking about that then. I was pretty attentive, guys. I gave my full attention, didn't look at my phone, didn't get up in my head about things. I kind of just was myself. I was super authentic. I was super nice. Which, okay. Is that authentic? No, I'm just kidding. What else? She requested something else, but I don't remember. Also, you're welcome, guys. I got off FaceTime with her to do this video because I'm dedicated. Dedicated. You took the time. Wasn't long until I called you mine. Yeah, yeah. Since you've been gone. And all you ever hear me say is how I'm missing me with you. Anyways. Oh. Pop culture request she asked for. The Swifties. Now, hear me out. She suggested she wanted to hear about it, then she also suggested I might not because, you know, sensitive subject. But I'm gonna give my 2 cents because, again, do I care? No, not really. So we all know that she's engaged to Travis Kelce. Or is his name Travis or is that his brother? Whatever, the one that's on the Chiefs. Whatever, her fiance. Guys, I'm gonna say it. She's still a mediocre white woman that isn't speaking about the current things of things. And that's all I'm gonna leave that at. Also, I don't like him. Like, so I don't really understand, like, the hype. Like, he's publicly done and said some things I'm not a fan of. Also, silent about a lot of things I'm not a fan of. Also, I think he's ugly. No, don't shoot me, please. Also, the only T Swift I ever really listened to and I was a fan of was her early days, like Teardrops on My Guitar, the Romeo and Juliet song, like circa early 2000s. Like, that's the shit. Since then, haven't kept up. I'm gonna be real. It's not me being quirky, it's just being honest. Don't get me wrong, do I know the lyrics to like probably Shake It Off and stuff? Yeah. Radio stuff. I keep up. But am I screaming, dying, throwing up for an Eras tour or listening to her new album? No, I did not. Did I hear that there's a song called Wood that's about his penis? Yeah. I'm hoping that that's just a rumor because it's really weird. I also don't care. Also, do I believe that this man has a 9-inch penis? No. No, I do not. And I don't believe he knows how to use it either, even if he did. I mean, if he does, good for her. I know she's been unlucky in love, so I'm glad she found that. Whether it's true or publicity stunt or whatever, glad it's working out for her. Do I care about these two white people on their very public, famous relationship? No, I don't. I'd rather hear about Tom and Zendaya or, can't think of any other celebrity couples. But, yeah. Oh, I mean, I'd love to hear the tea about Nina Dobrev and Shaun White. That one I'd like to hear more about. But yeah, I don't care. Sorry, that's my stance. Not a fan. I feel like if you're gonna have that big of a platform, especially as a white woman who claims that you care about all your fans, and your fans are very young girls of all shapes and sizes and types, maybe speak up, maybe say something, maybe you have one of the biggest platforms, maybe use it. So if you're not going to, I really could care less what you have to say or do. So meh, I don't care. Well, don't, because I'm actually so broke, it's not even funny. Please don't sue me. Conjecture. I don't know. But that was dangerous for me to say. We'll be real, I was brave for that. I mean, also my mind can be changed on her too. Like, I'm not like set in stone about her specifically. I just like, I'm not like an obsessed fan. Like, I'm not like lover obsessed waiting for albums to come out. I mean, I love for her that she did Taylor's version and got out from under that like really bad guy and like made money off of her own music. But other than that, care less. What?
Look at the stupid mistakes I messed up on my biochem test.
ADB. Oh, positive. What'd you think? Negative? Loser.
I got the refreshing done.
You understand I don't know what any of this means, right?
Yeah, but look, I got the R. I forgot the R group. That's what messed me up on the triglyceride. The tripeptide.
Oh,
See, I drew it.
embarrassing. Honestly embarrassing.
And
Get
then
out of
this
here.
is the one that pissed me off the most. Look, I mixed up the difference between affinities.
You should have known. Power and time.
That's
the difference.
That's not at all.
The Finnies, the 5 stones. It's like you of all people should know that, Bella.
You're talking about the Infinity Gauntlet. I'm talking about Wars of that.
I'm talking about the Infinity Gauntlet, obviously. Tony Stark risked his life so you would know it, and do you? No.
I do know.
Embarrassing. Get out. You call yourself a fan.
But isn't it
You call yourself a fan. It's embarrassing. Get it together. I'm like talking to my fans right now, so. Do you have something to say, or like?
I'm sore.
Okay.
I'm tired.
Take a nap. Go to bed. Good
I'm
night.
on drug ass right now.
Okay, so go to bed.
It's hot.
Get a fan. I have a fan going.
My fan's on my bedroom.
Okay. Coolly go up. Oh, yeah, so. I was warned not to speak on it, even though I was also asked to speak on it, but I'm brave. So, that's bottom line, what I got out of that. Also, bottom line, I just don't care either way. I mean, I did hear this album was surprising to a lot of fans, so that's interesting. I love a good mix-up. I love a good catch them off guard moment, you know? Keep them on their toes, keep them guessing. I do love that for her, I will say. You know, when you start to get too cookie cutter and shit all starts sounding the same. Not saying that's her, just in general. Like, spicing it up, switching it up. Surprising people, shocking people like Bruno Mars. It's a move. Whether it's the right one or not, it's a move. So, and it's bold and brave. I'll give him that. And sometimes it flops and sometimes it's amazing. Like, personally, Bruno Mars, I was here for it. That boy had some debts to pay, and did he pay them? He paid them in full. I was here for it. So, that's just my 2 cents. Do I have 2 cents? No. But, those were it. I don't want to speak about health, because I've been ignoring it. And is that healthy in and of itself? No. But do I care? No. It'll all work itself out. Right? Yeah. Yeah. Who am I trying to convince? Not me. The plan was for Angela. Oops. Exposed the guest star that didn't want to come on. Sorry. To re-talk about some of the stuff she talked about last time, because she felt that she didn't get to say in the way that she wanted to, but she didn't get to prepare apparently, and she didn't feel like doing it, and I just sprung this on her. So I'm acting as if like I have like a not a syllabus, like not an outline, like what's the word I'm thinking of? Like a schedule, like what I'm gonna like talk about, but I don't. Like, I don't have anything mapped out or planned. But a girl would like to pretend that she's prepared, you know? I'm not. But one day I would like to be. I mean, hopefully one day someone will give me a suggestion and I can talk about a whole video about it. Like, my reading videos. I honestly thought nobody would want to watch those or pay attention to them. And people did. And I'm going to finish that book. So, that's exciting. Not that anybody cares, but Haunted Hotel did get picked up for a second season. I love that. Also, when I spoke about it, I only watched like 2 or 3 episodes, so I was like, oh, like I have so many more to go. Like, guys, there's only 6 episodes. And I'm really getting sick of this. Like, we really need to talk to like the movie TV industry. Like, this is not okay. Like, enough is enough. Like, you dare call that a season? A season of what? I've had literal dreams that go on longer than that. And I don't dream for long. I don't sleep long. So, who in the writer's room thought this was a good idea? Anyways, I digress. I'm just sick of it. Like, if you got nothing to say, just say that. Like, if you can't write, just say that. Like, what happened to all the people that were writing for things like One Tree Hill, Ghost Whisperer, like those things? They had seasons, they had episodes, they had stories, plot lines. Like, if you can't write anymore, if y'all don't have any ideas, because y'all want to rewrite everything, like, reboots, I'm sick of it. Like, you have no original ideas. Like, let me get in this writer room real quick. Like, let me cook, because I could cook. Like, I know what the girlies want. Like, sorry, will there be WLW? Yeah, there will. Sorry. Sue me. I don't care. The tropes, we're gonna have them. Love triangles, we're gonna have them. Enemies to lovers, we're gonna have them. Slow burn, we're gonna have them. One bed trope, we're gonna have them. Drama, cheating, heartbreak, betrayal, we're gonna have them. Deaths, rebirths, we're gonna have them. Laughter, crying, found family, we're gonna have them. So, let me cook, let me get in there, because this is ridiculous. I'm also gonna, I care about my audience, so I'm gonna also make sure that we have a next season before it ends to see if it's gonna be left on a cliffhanger or not. And if we're not sure, or we know for a fact we're not getting it, like some of these shows knew they weren't gonna get it, I'm not leaving on a motherfucking cliffhanger. I'm closing that shit up nicely with a neat little bow, giving their viewers what they want, making sure their hearts are content. They can sleep easy at night. Unlike some of us, who continue to get invested in these things to be heartbroken time and time again. And then I feel I'm unable to get invested anymore because I can't. I've been burned one too many times. And y'all know who I'm talking about. And if you don't, good for you, because you've not been burned as many times as the rest of us. I'm over it. I'm over it. This new era of hurting the viewership is not okay. We're not following through on our one true pairings. We're not following through on, these plot lines that we're teasing and tricking us into. We're leaving it on cliffhangers. We're not picking up shows that are amazing, but we're picking up shit like Grey's Anatomy. So I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be a hater, but why is that still going on? Who is watching that? Like, the same person that wrote Scandal, which was amazing, Revenge, amazing, it came to a natural conclusion, had a shit ton of seasons, finished up, and did what it had to do. What is Grey's Anatomy doing? Like, we got doctor shows that we need, like The Pitt, amazing. They're doing a great job. You're doing great, sweetie. Keep it up. And while I would like to say they're not keeping it fresh and new, they are. Like, for example, they have the girl from Reign, Adeline Cade, on Grey's Anatomy. I don't know if she's still on anymore, but I know they brought her on for a little bit, and I love her. Like, love that for her. But, like, get her on something else. Tired of this. Because if I gotta sacrifice that to at least have my other shows, I'll do it. I'll fight for you guys, because gosh darn it, I need media content. I get too invested, and these characters feel real to me, and this is not okay. So, why did I go down this? I'll get there. Give me a second. Connecting the 3 to the 7 to the 8. Oh, Haunted Hotel. Right. Yeah, got picked up for a second season, if we're calling it seasons. Like I said, 6 episodes. But hilarious. I will definitely be sat. I'll just get through it in like 5 minutes because, like I said, 6 episodes like means nothing. But so funny. I've seen so many edits of Abaddon, and I'm here for it. I love it. Also, it's easy to forget that this man is like a grown ass, like centuries or millennial, I don't really know time like that, demon, because he's trapped in a Victorian kid's body, and sometimes he acts like a little kid. So you forget that like he's grown and also technically evil, which I'm sorry, he's kind of not living up to the evil stereotype. I'm sorry, like if they want me to believe he's evil, like half these things I can't believe it. Like, I'm sorry, no evil person is doing the things he's doing. Just saying. I think he's missed the plot for himself now. Like, he lost the plot, his inner plot. You know what I mean? You don't? Okay, let me explain. I feel like he feels like he has to be evil, but that's not inherently what he actually is. Like, because he's a demon, he's like, oh, I'm a demon equals evil, I have to be evil, therefore I am evil. No matter what I do, I'm evil. And my, like, baseline and what I have to do and choose to do is evil. But, like, at the core, he's not evil. He's just a girl, honestly. If you watch it, like, he's really just a girl. Like, he's so Baby Rocoded. Like, so. What else? I haven't got to watch anything else new. Someone's got some suggestions. Did anybody see the SNL skit? I don't watch SNL. I have TikTok, so anything I consume I get from TikTok or Instagram. Of Bad Bunny, and he's like doing a skit that has to do with the K-pop Demon Hunters. Stop, and the singers were come on and sing Golden. Stop. I love that. Did something for me. But yeah, he's healing the Han Moon, so just know. Like, it's just a fact. Like, sorry, not sorry. Like, I'm gonna be sad for this halftime show. Epic, and I'll be loving it. He's gonna heal the Han Moon. He's gonna seal it. So, if y'all see some golden lights going on outside that night, just know, like, mind your business. It had to be done. Also, if that happens, actually, let me not put that on the internet. But I was just gonna say, like, it's supposed to keep the demons away and seal them away. So, like, where are they going? Like, bye. Just saying. There's been a lot of rhetoric online that's kind of showing who's the demons. Sorry. Was that too obvious? Anyways, like sugar on my tongue. What is that from? I just know that from TikTok. You know, I was thinking about it the other day, and like in my head, I think things that are so funny, or like I just say things and I don't like post it or record it or think about it, and it's just like in the moment so funny, and I think, oh my god, ha ha ha, like if people are recording me and like walked around with me all day, like and I was a show, I'd be so funny, right? And then I was thinking, like, if I was a stand-up and I had to sit there and like actually like try to be funny, I would have nothing to say. Like nothing, like not like no thoughts, head empty. Like it would actually probably be the opposite of funny. Like I would actually be so unfunny that people would probably like literally throw tomatoes at me. And, like the actions of the audience would be funnier than me, and that's embarrassing. I think I'm funny because I'm not funny, if that makes sense. That or the ADHD, the undiagnosed ADHD, that could be a 2. Also, I'm just vibing, and sometimes like vibes are just funny. If you get my drift. But I feel that this point of thinking is drifting away to begin with, so I digress. Also, I was trying to think, because in 2 contexts this has come up, and I've been trying to think about it now. And now I'm like, I definitely have one. Probably multiple. But I can't, like, pinpoint for me specifically if I had to think on the top of my head or off the spot, like, oh, this is exactly it. If I have, like, a catchphrase. Like, something that I say all the time that it's like, oh, if someone heard that, they'd be like, oh, what is that, Sam? Or who said that, Sam? You know what I mean? Like, because the guy, he texted me, he was like, oh, I noticed that you say the word context a lot, like is that something like is that something you say a lot? But like in my defense, I was saying context a lot because I was trying to give him context and explain like the lore and like the background on stuff, because he doesn't know any of it, and I just like, you know me, I'll just go into it and be like, oh, but actually, and like I backtrack and my stories are all over the place, so I was trying to get context. And then Ange, come here. I forgot, but Angela will remember because she's been saying it a lot. Hold on, she's taking forever. Ange! She's yelling at me. Because then she was also saying about how my mom says this one thing all the time, and she does. She says it all the time before she says it. What does mom say again all the time?
Not for nothing.
Not for
She
nothing.
doesn't even remember.
Not for nothing. No, because when I try to think of
Goddaughter.
something or remember something, when I'm trying to actually remember it, I forget it. Yeah. My mom says not for nothing before everything she says. And if you know my mom, she says it all the time. And if you've been around us, you probably, oh my god, yes, she does say that all the time. So then we were trying to think like, oh, like, do we all have things that we say? And I know I probably say something like, to make a long story short, and then I proceed to say the long story. But I feel like I definitely have other ones. But, like, that's, like, I feel like that's not, like, the one. Like, you know, like, my mom, like, not for nothing. Like, literally, like, when you hear that, you think my mom. Like, instantly. And I was just funny that, like, those 2 things came out both in, like, the same day. Like, we were talking about the not for nothing thing with my sisters. And then he texted me later about the, like, oh, you say the word context a lot. Like, is that, like, common for you? Like, do you say that a word, like, a lot? Which also is, like, why do you bring that up? Like, if I do say that a lot, like, okay, you're welcome. Context is important. Context clues, like context support. Like, okay, have half a story then. You won't know shit. I'm just kidding, but also like, so then I was really trying to think about it. I was like, do I have something? And now that I'm thinking about it for myself, spend the time. Let's reflect for a few minutes. Do you have something that you say that if somebody heard it, they would automatically assume it's you, and you know, regard towards you? And also, like, you say it all the time, so it's like your catchphrase. Also, I don't really know why my mom says not for nothing. I don't really know what, like, she means by it, to be honest. She says it a lot, though. Like, not for nothing, this tea is this. Not for nothing, this blah, blah, blah. And it's like, I don't even really know what that means. Honestly, she probably doesn't even really know what that means either, for being honest. You know, sometimes you just say things, you don't even know why you say them. But then you say them so much, it's like, alright, like, you just get used to it. I feel like that's what it is. Also, you see this? Like, what? Why? Like, please. Please. Also, like, my hair, I don't know what to do with it lately. Like, I'll put product in it, it'll be fine. Then the second I lay down, or like later on in the day if I wear it for like long enough, it just, the curls come out. Like, it's just like dead. And then I will do it, this is only, I washed it yesterday. Like, why does it look already like I haven't washed in like a week? Like, what, why? Like, it's never got this bad this quickly before. Like, I don't know what's going on, but I hate it. I hate it. My hair's pissing me off so bad. Also my acne. I know you're probably thinking, Sam, we can tell, like, you don't need to address it, you don't need to bring it up, like, we know. But, like, rude. It's actually really fucking rude. Like, you don't need to say it, like, we all know, but, like, let a girl live. Let a girl pretend that you don't know that it's all in my head. I have insecurities, okay, for a reason. I'm still human. And your opinion matters to me. I know it shouldn't, but it does. You're actually fighting right now. I'm like so mad at you. It's not even okay. Anyways, my skin will not get better. It is trash galore. I have, especially this section right here, I cannot get rid of it. Like, it's the same, it's like cystic, but it won't go down and won't get better, and it's not like changing at all. And then I always have it here, but like it changes and moves or whatever. And then this spot over here, and then this spot, like on my cheeks, I can't get rid of it. I just can't. No matter how hard I try. And it's driving me fucking insane. And everyone keeps asking me, are you changing your products? Are you eating different? No. I'm a creature of habit, for the most part. Like, yeah, every so often I'll try new products, or I'll try something new. But, like, nothing enough where it's like, oh, like, I did something drastically different that it shouldn't, like, make a huge change. Also, I just want it to be dealt with. Like, I'm too grown for this. Adult acne is not cute. Also, I'm ready for a new tattoo. I'm ready. I'm done. I want one. I've been fiending for one. I know what I'm getting. I just gotta book it and spend the money. That's the other thing. But I was just thinking when I would be able to get it. Also, like, having to plan out money and, like, where money's going and, like, how, like, needing money for stuff so much ahead of time. Criminal. Being an adult is criminal. Bills is criminal. Chores is criminal. Responsibilities is criminal. Managing money is criminal. Working full-time for the rest of your life is criminal. Commuting, even more. Death sentence. Like, right to the guillotine. Like, get rid of it. Like, I'm so sick of commuting. Like, it's not okay. Like, you could have the best job in the world and commute will make it not worth it. And no money is enough to commute. I don't even make good money. Like, and it's definitely not enough to commute. But at the same time, you have to. Because you need to. You gotta have a job. Like, it's just, that's life. You have to. Sorry, that just got deep. Depressing. I know we're all feeling it. It's been tough, you know? We're all at that point in our lives where we're adults. We're in it. Not just starting out, not the end of it, not the end world. Like, we're right in the middle of it. Like, and we got a long stretch ahead to go. Hopefully. Well, hopefully. So, hey, lean on each other, though. That's what we're here for. You're welcome. I know, that made you feel good, right? Also, I've come to learn about myself. And, shocker, I know, you're probably thinking, whoa, Sam, I never would have thought about this about you. I know, I was surprised too. I was like, wow, caught me off guard. I need to be needed. outside of affection and love and attention, I need to be needed. I need to feel like the people in my life need me. Like, whether that's support, advice, love, like I'm an important pillar in their life that they need me to feel good and be happy and survive. And that's for everybody. I mean, specifically my siblings, which is probably why I don't do great, because they don't show that a lot and they kind of push me to the side. But also my friends. So, and I know that's not healthy, but I like it. I like feeling necessary. And we can go down why I feel that way and like where that stems from, because I know why. And I know how to address it. But do I want to is the question. Also, we don't have enough time in the day for this video to go through that. Also, this is not where this was supposed to go. But yeah. So, maybe also tonight think of something about yourself that you notice about yourself that maybe you're even self-aware of, but addressing it could be good. Calling attention to it, because we push it to the side or push it down and pretend that it's not there. And think about it. You're a liar. You're not. Because you don't want to admit it to yourself. It's the hardest part. But anyways, I've been eating really healthy at work. I think I've told you this. Not a fan. I remember I'm telling you guys in the last time that it's propaganda and it's false advertising, because it is. I don't feel any better. Also, it's a lot of work to pack a lunch every single fucking day for work. Like, my god, like, kids in school should never complain again when their parents pack their lunch. Ever. Ever, ever, ever. Like, they gotta plan it, they gotta pack it, they gotta make all this stuff to put it in together. And, like, especially those parents that do, like, they cut it up and do all these, like, artsy, like, aesthetically pleasing things plus a note. And then multiple children. God sense, honestly. I don't even really believe in God like that, but, like, if I were, it would be mothers like that. And look, fathers, hey, parents that do that. Because I don't want to even do it for my goddamn self. Imagine doing it for another little cretin that's ungrateful. And I love kids, so for me to say that, I'm just saying, appreciate your parents a little more. Specifically the ones that showed up and were there for you, if you had that. And if you didn't, shout out to you for taking care of yourself. That's gotta be even harder. A lot of work. Navigating recess and packing your own lunch. Also, for those that did pack their own lunch at a young age, how does it feel to be an independent queen? How does it feel to have been taking care of yourself for a long time? Pat yourself on the back. Take a break. Let somebody take care of you for once. It's okay. It's alright to ask for help. I know, you're probably thinking, no. Who? Me? Could never. Uncomfy. That was probably uncomfy to sit in. Well, do it. Alright? Heal. Grow. Mature. Accept. That's my piece of advice for the night. I know. Intense. This got really therapeutic for you. You're welcome. Honestly. Hail to you guys. You're welcome. Chakras are aligning. The stars are peaking, brightening. I don't know. I was gonna say aligning again, but that was too much aligning, so I was trying to think of some other word that was like celestial. Alright, well, if you got this far, do you guys like the word fan? Should we come up with a new term? I feel like fan is very pointed, and like fans can be like stigmatized, like fanboy and like fangirl and like super fan. Well, also, if you guys were to have a fandom for me, what would our name be? The Sam... No, that's just like my nickname for my grandparents. I was gonna say the Samsters, but that's like my grandpa calls me Samster. Samster the hamster. So that wouldn't make sense for like the group. I'm not good at this kind of stuff, like coming up with like this kind of stuff. I was never good at this. I didn't have this type of creativity, and I never have. Honestly, shout out to ChatGPT. Can I say that? Because honestly, when I have to come up with things like this, since I don't have the mind for it, I like it'll give me a bunch of ideas, and then I'll Mod Podge the ideas together. I mean, so I guess I do make it my own, but still, like I have a jumping point that I never would have had before. Some of it's kind of cringe or basic, I'll be honest, but there's some golden nuggets in there every so often. Some words of whimsy. Guys, so I don't know who's readers here. Probably you all, probably none, I don't know. Blood of Hercules, first one. First day it comes out, I wish I could read it. Can't. Is it? Oh, my glasses. Hold on. Was the first one Blood of Hercules, or is the new one coming out Blood of Hercules? I think the. Hold on. Let me check. Let me check. Okay, so the first one was Blood of Hercules. Okay, hold on. First one was Blood of Hercules, and the second one coming out October 28th is Bond of Hercules, and I'm so fucking excited. She's literally at this right now. She's my favorite author. Psycho Shifters, amazing. The first one, Blood of Hercules, amazing. Also, though, I think I've discussed this book already. If it's not Why I Choose, I'm going to riot in the streets. You can't write a book this good and not do Why I Choose. Like, don't make me choose. I read these books because I don't want to choose. There's a reason, as a young girl, I went more towards for the love triangles, and I would always be sad when she didn't pick one of them. There's a reason. I also don't like decision making. I'm not good at it. I don't want to do it. I don't like it. It makes me feel icky. I always feel bad. I've also been someone that wants to include everybody. Why can't we all get along? We all got enough love to spread. So, and Alexis definitely has enough. She's a strong girl. She's got enough to go around. Also, she deserves all that love and support. Anyways, I pre-ordered it on Amazon. No, guys, there's nowhere else. Like a Monopoly is a Monopoly for a reason. Like, where else am I supposed to go? And like, I need the special edition. I do. I'm sorry. And I can't get like the Fairy Loot or like those other ones, or Owl Crate or whatever. Like those really special edition ones. I don't have the funds, and I never get there on time. Oh, that reminds me of something else, but I'll come back. But anyways, it comes out October 28th, but I'm not getting it till November 7th. I swear to God, if people post things and ruin it for me, I'm going to fucking scream. But that also means I have to reread Blood of Hercules before I get that one. So I will be sad. My ass will be sad. I will be busy, booked and busy. Don't talk to me. We're not friends when that comes out. Like, I don't care if you are the saving grace of Mother Earth. If you're gonna fix climate change, don't fucking talk to me when I'm reading these books. They are the only books that I know with all my heart I'm gonna love and have my full attention span. Because lately these books, they're just like fodder. Like, I just get through them quick, but I'm not engrossed. I'm not like, whoa. I'm not feeling things after. I'm not like, like, I don't feel like I was in it. I don't feel like my emotions were ran through like I do with this author. That being said, I didn't get tickets to BookCon because girlies wanted to sell it out all of a sudden real quick. And also, I didn't realize it was a day to buy tickets. So, am I mad about it? Yeah. Is my sister going? Yeah. Am I madder about that? Yeah. But it's okay, because guess what? Actually, I don't know why it's okay. I didn't have it. I thought I would think of something as I was saying that. I was also trying to be encouraging, also make myself feel better. And that was a dead end. There is no conclusion to that. So, on that high note, I bid you adieu. This got a lot longer than I thought. I feel like I said a lot without saying anything. Not a lot of substance to this. But ever is there really? No. And yet y'all still watch it, so who's the fool here? Probably still me, because I sat here and did this for an hour while I could have been doing something else. But y'all still watch it. But Does that mean y'all watched it all the way through? I don't know. You could be lying to me. Then again, there's only a very handful amount of people that watch this, so I will probably know. And you know what? Even if nobody watched this, it's probably good for me to get this all out. Not like emotions or speaking, just the fact that I'm a yapper, and that way no one had to be tormented and listen to it, and I get all this energy expended, and then I could go by myself and lay in bed. So, but I think I'm saving a lot of people time, energy, mental capacity, and I'm getting out my ADHD juices. So, a win's a win. A win's a win. A win's a win. Would just like to say a few words. So, he will talk us out, and then I will do my closure. Respect his space. Wow. Wow, he's got a mouth on him. Okay. A family-friendly channel, for the most part. Actually, probably not, but my delicate ears couldn't hear that any longer. I'm sorry. He didn't say that's what he was going to talk about. My apologies. Anyways, have a lovely night. I hope you guys have all sweet dreams. I hope you have a great Monday. I hope this week goes fast for you. I hope you have a comfy outfit in this hot, unnatural weather. I hope everybody leaves you the fuck alone and your emails are silent on Monday. And I also hope not only are your pills cold, but your drinks are colder. Well, for the drinks that are supposed to be cold. I mean, personally, I'll be drinking cold drinks tomorrow, so. But with that, I bid you adieu. Is that my new thing? No. I just said it today for some reason. But anyways. Bye, my lovelies. Love you.